Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me this week. This is your weekly reading for June 16th to the 22nd. So we're going to get right into your reading. But first of all, I want to welcome all of you that are new to my channel. Thank you so much for choosing to be here with me today. And of course, those of you that are returning, thank you so much. All of the likes, the shares, subscribing to my channel really helps my channel grow, and your support is very, very important to me. So I thank you so very much for all of that. All of the comments, I read every single comment, and I truly appreciate it because it really does help me to connect with your energy. Now, in your pre-shuffle, because of course I pre-shuffle everything and I meditate on your energies, there is a couple of things that came through. We did get the regeneration card in the energy deck, which means there are changes and transformations that are taking place. It's almost as if there's certain cycles in your life, maybe certain contracts, certain things in your life that are actually coming to a close. This is a very good time because we want to see certain things close out because we're ready to begin our new journey. And then the other card that was sort of peeking its way through was really about making some choices and some decisions as well. So I do feel like you did get the Hermit card, which was really taking some time to really think about your next move. You also got the Seven of Pentacles, so that meaning that it's time to make some investments. Evaluate the things that you've already invested in, but is it time to invest in some new things as well? All right, so let's see, Scorpio. We're going to get your angel card, and we're going to reveal this at the end of the reading. Spirit, angels, guides. We're going to see how this ties the reading together. And if it doesn't tie the reading together, it's just another message that your angels would like to confirm with you. All right, here we go. Let's begin. Incoming energies for Scorpio. You've got some soulmate action happening here. Some of you could be. Oh, and you're going the distance. New friendships, new love. I like this. This is nice for you, Scorpio. All right. Soulmates, number 41. Okay, when we think of soulmates, of course, we automatically think, oh, must be somebody that I love. Somebody love is coming into my life. Now, for some of you that are really searching for love, absolutely. But the soulmate connection, it doesn't limit itself just to being in love. It is the soulmates that we have on this earth that are our best friends. It's that person that's your go-to person. And sometimes that soulmate person can be somebody who's quite opposite to your energies. But there's this commonality that just, you know that you will be bound to this person for a lifetime. There's things that you can share with your soulmate that you cannot share with anyone else. And I really feel like this is a deep, deep connection with someone that it already surrounds you. And I feel like you are going the distance, number 47, meaning that, you know what? For some of you, if you are looking for love, I think you're finally going the distance. You're opening up your heart and you're allowing that energy to flow freely through you. When we don't block ourselves from attracting people, we can see that things start to move. They move. But sometimes we block our heart from that because we're protecting ourselves. But I feel like you're at a position right now, Scorpio, where you're allowing the action to take place. And again, you're going the distance with something in your life that might include a soulmate or some sort of relationship, a relationship of some sort. And number 43, the deep knowing, is your own internal wisdom. And again, we saw that, you didn't see it, but of course when I was doing the pre-shuffle and the Hermit card came out, the Hermit card really has a deep understanding and a deep knowing. And a deep understanding, there's a lot of wisdom that is held within that card. And I feel like that is the wisdom that you hold as well. And I think that because you have a deeper understanding and a deeper knowing, even of yourself, what you want at this time, it's almost as if you're evolving, sort of reaching that next level. And I think this is why you're able to go the distance in so many aspects of your life. Not always just love, but you're going the distance to achieve, your destination. Whatever that destination is for you. If it is love, I think that there's a lot of I think you're getting a better understanding of what love means to you. And I think because of that, you're attracting the right people into your life as well. All right, Scorpio, let's look at your current energies. You're cleaning things up for sure. It says you have to look at this. Number 21, you're cleaning things up, right? This is when we clean things up, we declutter our lives. It allows us to go the distance. It also helps us get a deeper knowing. It's hard to get a better understanding of things if we've got clutter around. So you're decluttering your life. You're co-creating. So I really feel like there is some sort of strong partnership around you at this time. It could be a business partnership, could be a friendship, could be family members, could be children. I feel like one of you, again, is really wanting to go. There's a great deal of action here because we can see that with the cheetah. And then we also have the owl. So isn't that interesting enough? And I want you guys to hopefully see that. All right? With all these 3 cards, you've got the co-create. What you are co-creating with someone is helping you go the distance. And your deep inner knowing is giving you the confidence and the optimism and is building you strong to do it. The owl, the cheetah, the cheetah. It all makes sense. That's your current energy. The fork in the road. So number 13, we are facing some sort of decision. Okay, maybe your direction is changing. Maybe you're changing your whole thought process. And I think this has a lot to do with when I pre-shuffled and I saw the 7 of Pentacles. You're evaluating something you've been investing your time in and you're trying to figure out, is this the course that I want to stay on or should I change my direction? It could have something, again, to do with a partnership. And then number 5, orphaned. Now that's feeling a sense of being alone. It could be because you're alone in making this decision. Maybe you're tired of being alone and this is why there's a fork in the road, because now maybe you're willing and ready to open up your heart. Allow that loving energy to come in for you because you do have a support system. You're cleaning things up in your life currently to release yourself from what's been making you feel alone. This is nice. This is a great way to start. All right. We're moving away from feeling the loneliness. We're going the distance where necessary. We're opening up our heart to opportunities. And we have a greater sense and a deeper understanding of what we truly want from our heart, from what our heart is telling us. All right, we're listening to what our heart wants. Let's get your 9 cards. We're going to start with the first 3. Spirit, angels, guides. Thank you for the beautiful sign, Scorpio. Excellent. Yeah, you got the 7 of coins. All right, we have got the Magician. The Magician, powerful energies right here, manifestations. And I think that Scorpio, because you are so transformative and intense, you're passionate, you're spiritual, I think that you have a lot of magic within you, and I think that you know best how to utilize this power. Because it really is the universe saying, here, Scorpio, I've got all the tools that you need. You've got the truth, you've got your grounding energy, you've got your love, you've got communications, you've got energy and passion. I'm giving you it all. I want you to take it. I want you to run with it. And I want you to set your intentions in a positive way to bring everything that you want to light. So I believe that Magician card is a very powerful tool for you this week, especially since we're starting with that card. The King, actually, you know what? Even if this King of Wands came out first, it doesn't matter because this is how the angels wanted us to read the card. The King of Wands could be your energy or it could be a supporting energy in your life. Now remember, no gender with any of these, but it is masculine energy, leadership energy. Wands are fiery energy, all right? They are ready to run with their ideas. There's a lot of wand energy behind that go the distance because we need to feel the action. We need to feel the passion. We need to be ignited and enthusiastic and optimistic to go the distance. And that's what that King of Wands does. Because he's not letting anything stand in his way. He's ready to get to the finish line. Whatever that finish line is for you, you're ready for it. And if this could be somebody, again, that you are partnering up with, that is the driving force behind it. You could be the deep knowing, the intuition, the wisdom. And then this partner could be the action, okay, for some of you. Now, the 7 of coins, that's what came up when I was pre-shuffling. And again, I think that whether you've made investments in the past, which I'm sure you have, I think you're also contemplating investing something further. And I think that this is where this is a very powerful time for you because I think your investments can actually bring a lot of monetary success your way. Let's get the second row. Let's find out what that second row is for you, Scorpio. Once we get all 3 rows, we will then clarify them. So let's see. We've got victory, Got a lot of action here. We're healing from something. All right, there is still some healing going on, but I feel like the healing is rapidly taking place. And in fact, with the Three of Swords, and the angels are saying, let's talk about the Three of Swords first, okay? It's the last card that came out for this row. This for you is a healing energy because you were feeling orphaned. You were feeling hurt. You were feeling alone. And it put you in a position where you felt you were sort of at this standstill. You were stopped at this post with all these arrows on it because now it's forcing you to pick a direction. The Three of Swords, the sun is starting to rise here. Action is being taken. You're going the distance to heal what happened to you in the past. I believe this is past energy for you. And now it's about figuring out how to remove those swords from your heart so that you can move on. The Knight of Wands is one of the fastest knights, the most energetic knight in the deck. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy, in alignment with the King of Wands. This is a movement card, so there is a lot of fast-paced movement happening here for you. You're ready for the next adventure, and the reason you're ready for the next adventure and you're ready to go the distance, because that Knight of Wands goes the distance, is because you are healing from something. And then the Six of Wands is the victory behind all of it. And it's right in the center of your reading. There's a tremendous amount of accomplishment and achievement coming your way. Personally, for the healing, but also for the goals that you've been setting for yourself. You're reaching the distance this week. If you've been thinking, oh my gosh, when am I going to get to the finish line? I truly believe that you will see the finish line this week in some area of your life. All right, let's get the last three cards and then we're going to clarify. Thank you and thank you. All right, so we've got the Ten of Wands. The 10, I like 10s because they mean completion, right? In numerology, that's the end of a situation. I think you've had heavy responsibilities and a lot of burdens on your shoulder, hence why maybe you've been currently feeling burdened, but I think that these are starting to lift for you. And by lifting the 10, with the 10 of Wands, by lifting those burdens, it helps you to go the distance. So something in your life that's been holding you back or weighing you down, it's not really holding you back because you're still propelling forward no matter what. But it's just making it that much slower for you to go because you've got all of this weight on your shoulders. That's starting to lift now, and that's why you can see that you're going to make some pretty dramatic changes in your life this week. The Princess of Coins, there is a message coming about some sort of new financial gain, new financial opportunity. It could be something that you are going to invest in. You're investing into something for your future, and there's a message behind it, and it's something that is going to bring you a great sense of reward and a great sense of victory. And then the Nine of Wands is the fact that you never give up. And I think that this is a true testament of who you are, Scorpio, through all the transformations and the things that happen in your life. I think that you have this willpower about you. And the Nine of Wands is about, there's a great deal of protection. You protect what's important to you here with that Nine of Wands, and you don't back down. You show your strength, and you show your strength for good reasons. Again, because you're in protective mode. But this is really not letting anything get to you because you are determined to go the distance and get to your finish line. Nothing stands in your way. Nobody stands in your way. All right, let's get the clarifying cards for the Magician and the King of Wands. Magical energy, magical powers. And you got the Nine of Wands again. All right, the Nine of Wands. You are in the I am going the distance mode. The Nine of Wands goes the distance, and obstacles sometimes, obstacles can certainly come in our path, but they don't stop you from doing what you want. Again, you are definitely going the distance here, and I think that you are going to see the finish line because, again, you're not giving up. You have a tremendous amount of strength. All right, the King of Wands and the Seven of Coins. And if you haven't had that strength, this is the week where you're feeling that sense of empowerment. And that's really important. The King of Wands and the Seven of Coins. You're ready to invest in something new. You're evaluating your past investments, but I think you're also ready to invest in something new. and you got the Two of Pentacles. There's two ships coming in. I really feel like that your ships are coming in, and it might require you to make some choices. And again, there could be investments from the past, but I also feel like there's something new that is presenting itself for you to be required to see if you want to invest in it. And I think it's going to be a decision-making time for you. You're going to have to weigh out your options. You're going to have to see if it's a lucrative deal. You're going to have to make sure that it matches your spirituality and your individuality. You have to make sure that financial opportunities are going to be there for you if you invest in this. It could be an investment that is something that you have been magically setting your intentions for a while. And you haven't been given up. You have not been giving up on what you want to manifest in your life. You've been very, very religious with it. You've been very, very structured with it. And I think now you're seeing that the opportunities are coming in. There is going to be some balance required on your part. Could be, again, like I said, there's a fork in the road, right? There's some decisions to make about where you want to put your investments, where you want to invest your time, whether it's in people, whether it's in a project, whether it's in a new job, whether it's in promoting yourself with something, or whether it's just general financial investments. There is certainly something going on there. The Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands, there's a lot of action here, and it's leading you right towards success. Yeah, and look at that. You get the Wheel. Cycles are certainly changing in your life, and they're changing for the better. Good fortune is arising for you here. The cycle that the circle of life is evolving, but the cycle is really going through a massive change. I'm seeing some 10s in your reading. The number 10 and the number 9 seem to be really standing out at this time right now. But anyway, the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, good fortune, and expansion. You're expanding your horizons. For some of you, you could be expanding your home. We've said this before. I really feel like some of you are doing something with your home. But there's victory here. So I feel like going the distance this week is you are actually reaching maybe the completion of the first phase, second phase, or third phase of some sort of project. Let's find out with the Six of Wands and the Three of Swords. Cycles change, your heart heals, and you start to feel more vibrant. The Devil. Why the Devil? Okay, so we've got number 15. The Devil is about choices as well. I think for some of you, what this Three of Swords that hurt you was somebody who was toxic, or a situation in your life that was toxic, whether it was work-related, love-related, family-related. It can be certainly family. It can be friends as well. It can be neighbors, people that you work with. But definitely there was somebody who was very manipulative, somebody who was toxic, or a situation that kind of has all of those kind of parts in it. And that's what hurt you so deeply, and that's what made you feel alone. But you're healing from this, see, because this is a healing card. Not only that, it's coming with the Six of Wands, and that's a victory card. You're releasing this devil energy. You're letting it go. You're not letting fear stand in your way. Finally, the Wheel of Fortune is showing up at a perfect and pivotal time for you. Divine timing is certainly in play here, because the wheel is turning and it's releasing you from whatever it is that was toxic in your life. That is being released. When you release that energy right there, you're able to release again all those burdens and that heavy weight that's been on your shoulders for some time. There is a new message that's coming, and I think this message is going to be something that brings you it's a coin, okay? So it's a pentacle. So I feel like it's a message regarding work or finances, stability, something that might be just starting out, but it's going to be very prosperous in time. If you put hard work into it, it's really going to build that for you. We see the Three of Pentacles, and it looks as if you're working in collaboration on some sort of project that is going to bring you some monetary relief. And I think it's going to be financially in line with what it is you've been wanting to invest in. Again, I feel like you're investing in something. It could be some sort of partnership or something where there's three people. You may feel like you are the one who does take on a lot of the responsibility. I think it's just because that's who you are. But I feel like that the weights that are on your shoulders for whatever this collaboration is you're happily taking it on because you are the one who is in control of this project. So I feel like you're in the control seat of this project. Let's see with the Princess of Coins and the Nine of Wands. You don't give up. You may need to set some boundaries, which is really important, especially if you're in the beginning phases of some sort of partnership. And then you got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is past, can be past, but it's also your angels reminding you that it's time to bring joy and love into your life as well. The Six of Cups. I really, again, I feel like there's a lot of joy and happy circumstances surrounding you. Now, it could be nostalgia. You know, you could be thinking about the past and the things that bring happiness to your life as well. Something from the past. Also, too, the other message that's coming through, something from the past is requiring you to stand your ground. It's saying that maybe a past friendship, a past relationship of some sort, maybe trying to work its way back into your life. I'm getting this message that somebody may be trying to work their way back into your life. You need to protect yourself and stand your ground. You are now working on collaborating with new projects and doing new things in your life. The cycle of your life is changing. And if somebody from the past is trying to bring themselves back into your life and they were of some sort of toxic nature, I think it's really time for you to stand your ground, set up those boundaries, protect yourself, and let that energy go. You have got something pretty amazing happening for you at this time. And, you know, sometimes people enter back into our lives when they see that things are starting to really circulate nicely for us. We don't want that to happen. I want to get one more for the Six of Cups because I think there's different meanings for it. That could be just for one person, somebody. Yeah, you see, with that past, whatever that is from the past that's coming up, whether it's your thought processes or whether it's an actual situation or a person from your past, it's something that you need to release and let go of, and I don't think it's something you want to hold on to. It causes indecision, and it causes you to feel blindfolded. It's going to require you to make a decision, and you need to trust your inner knowing. That's why you've got the deep knowing here. Let's get one more. I want to remove the blindfold. I'm not taking those. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what we want to see is the Magician again. All right, so we're seeing the Magician because you have the power, you have the magic, and the universe is giving you the tools to use your intuition wisely, release yourself from that blindfold, make a decision with something from the past, and make sure that you don't put yourself in a position to feel that sense of manipulation or to be hurt again. We want to protect ourselves from that, and you certainly are protecting yourself from not getting hurt here. The cycles are changing for you, and the biggest thing I want you to take from this is that Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is directed in favor for you, and there's going to be a lot of events that take place during the course of this week. There's a lot going on this week, but remember, the wheel is destined to be positive for you this week. All right, let's find out what your angels would like to share with you, Scorpio. You could just get one or two. We've got one there and two. And it says, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Okay? It says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Okay, so that's why the past is in there. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Wow, that's a very powerful message. And then you get surrender to complete healing. It says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So lots of healing. We've got that with the Three of Swords, healing from the devil. We're healing from that energy. I've got a lot of wonderful things in store for you, Scorpio. So let the past stay in the past and bring this new cycle into fruition because it's bringing you to your finish line. It's time to get to that finish line. All right, we're going to do your blessing now. Let's find out. The blessing for the beautiful sign, Scorpio. And what is that blessing? There we go. Magically for you. Intuition. Absolutely. You always get some form of intuition here. It says, trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. We see that with the Magician coming up twice in your reading. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. Okay, so a very important message from your angels this week as well. Now we're going to close out your reading. We're going to find out what this angel message is and the number. It could be, again, it could tie everything together, but it also could be just a little boost of energy, a boost, a message that your angels really just want to reiterate. And he says, I am adaptable, number 5. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. See, unexpected change can also be that wheel of fortune as well. I am adaptable, number 5. I want to thank you very much, Scorpio, for joining me today. I really appreciate your time spent with me. I know time is precious, so for you to stay here with me, I appreciate it. Until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.